lecture, we're going to look at circles, equation of circles. So the learning objective is that I'm going to work with two forms of circle, which is the standard form and the general form. But first, I'm going to give you the definitions of a circle, and then we're going to I'm going to walk you through how to derive the standard form and how to get the general form. All right. So the definitions of a circle. So a circle is a set of points x, y with a fixed center h, k. Now the distance between the point x, y and the center h, k is called the radius of the circle. So the distance between x, y and h, k is called the radius of the circle. So let's take a look at the following picture. So this is a graph of a circle. So this circle consists of a set of points x, y, and you draw a bunch of points, connect the points together, and at the you have a fixed center, and the center is h, k. Now, when you measure the distance between the center h, k and the point on the circle x, y, that is the radius of the circle. Okay. Now, again, you have two forms that you can work with a circle, that is the standard form and the general form. So the standard form of the circle can be derived as. Now, if you go back to lecture 4 when we talk about distance and midpoint formula, given 2 points, you can actually find the distance between the 2 points. Similar to that idea, you can apply it to find the distance between the 2 points x, y and h, k. All right. So you have the distance to be x minus h squared plus y minus k squared. So instead of the letter D for distance, now the distance between these 2 points is actually the radius of the circle. So therefore, I'm going to use letter R. So R is calculated as the distance between these 2 points. Again, the one point is the center of the circle, and the other point is the point on the circle. So now I'm going to square both sides of this equation, and I'm going to get x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equal to R squared. So what you just obtained is the standard form of the circle center at the point h, k with radius r. So this is the standard form of the circle center at the point h, k with radius r. Now, how can you get the equations of the circle in the general form? So what you do is basically you start with the standard form, you expand what you see here, right? So x minus h squared, you expand them out, y minus k squared, you expand them out, combine like terms, and you're going to get the general form of the equations. Okay, so I'm not going to go into too much detail of how to get that. Now, again, for the general form, you're going to have the form x squared plus y squared plus ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where a, b, and c are constants. Now, you're going to see a lot of circle later on in this course when we get to trigonometric part of the course. Okay, but for now, I'm going to introduce to you two equation of circle. Okay, so the first equation is x squared plus y squared equal to r squared. So this is the standard form of a circle center at the origins with radius r. So standard form of a circle center at the origins with radius r. So in example 2, you see the picture here. This is the picture, image of a circle center at 0, 0, which is the origins, with radius 1. Right? When you have a radius 1 and the circle, the center of the circle is at the origin, this is called the unit circle. And again, you're going to see a lot of unit circle down the road. So this is the unit circle. X squared plus y squared equal to 1. So the radius of the unit circle is equal to 1. Now again, you have two forms to work with, standard form and general form. Now let's move on to example 3. So in example 3, you want to write the standard form of the equation of the circle with radius 5 and the center at negative 3,6. Alright, so standard form, you can use this formula. With radius 5, and the center is at point negative 3,6. So you do x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equal to r squared. For r is equal to 5, h is equal to negative 3, and k is equal to 6. So you got x minus negative 3 squared plus y minus 6 squared equal to 5 squared. And therefore the answer is x plus 3 squared plus y minus 6 squared equal to 25. All So in example 4, you are given a circle in equation of circle in standard form, x plus 3 square plus y minus 4 square equal to 25. Can you determine the radius and the center of the circle, and then find the intercept of the circle? Intercept means you need to find x-intercept and y-intercepts. Okay, so from the given equations here, can you tell me what is the radius of the circle? What is r equal to? 5. What is the center? What is h equal to? 3. -3 because of the formula here, x minus h. So here you have h to be -3. What about k? 4, positive 4. Right, so r is equal to 5 and h comma k is equal to -3 comma 4. Now to find x and y intercept algebraically, right, so for x intercept, what is y equal to? 0. Y intercept x equal to 0. Okay. So for x intercept y equal to 0, you substitute y into the equations and you get the value of x. So you do x plus 3 square plus 0 minus 4 square equal to 25. Here you get x plus 3 square plus positive 16 equal to 25. Now I'm going to move 16 to the right hand side and I get x plus 3 square equal to 9. Alright, so at this step, you can obtain that x plus 3 equal to positive 3. So you take the square root on both sides of this equation. Take the square root on both sides of x plus 3 square equal to 9. And you get x plus 3 equal to 3, or x plus 3 equal to -3. So for the first equation, you get x equal to 0. For the second equation, you have y equal to -6. Sorry, x equal to -6. Therefore, you conclude that there are two x-intercepts. One is 0, 0, and the other one is -6, 0. Now for the y-intercepts, you have x equal to 0. Substitute x equal to 0 into the given equation. You get 0 plus 3 square plus y minus 4 square equal to 25. You get 9 plus y minus 4 square equal to 25. Then I'm going to move 9 to the right hand side and I get y minus 4 square equal to 16. Again, you break it down into two scenarios. When you take the square root on both sides of this equation, you get y minus 4 equal to 4, positive 4, and y minus 4 equal to -4. The first equation, you get y equal to 8, and for the second equation, you have y equal to 0. Then you have two y-intercepts. You have 0, 8, and another one is 0, 0. Now I'm going to move on to example 5. We want to find the general equation of the circle whose center at 1, -2, and whose graph contains the point 4, -2. Okay. Do you know the center of the circle?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Do you know the radius of the circle? No. Can you find the radius of the circle?
Yes.
Okay. So you can find the radius of the circle. Remember, you have the center and you have the point on the circle. Okay. So the radius is r equal to square root of. So technically, you find the distance between the two given points. Okay. So you do 4 minus 1 square plus -2 minus -2 square. So 4 minus 1 square is 3 square. -2 minus -2, 0. Good. So you get square root of 3 square plus 0 square. Well, this is just 3. So you have the radius. Right. Again, the idea is to find the equation of a circle in the general form. To get to the general form, you need to start with the standard form. So the standard form of the circle is, you have x minus, so the center is 1, -2, so x minus 1 square plus y minus -2 square equal to 3 square. So you have x minus 1 square plus y plus 2 square equal to 9. Now on the left hand side, you can expand the binomials, right? So x minus 1 square, you expand them out. Y plus 2 square, you expand them out. You get x square minus 2x plus 1 plus y square plus 4y plus 4 equal to 9. So again, for any of you wondering why I get x square minus 2x plus 1, what I did is x plus 1 square, sorry, x minus 1 square. This is equal to x minus 1 times x minus 1. You with me so far? And I just FOIL everything out. So x square minus x minus another x plus 1 equal to x square minus 2x plus 1. Now for the second part, where I get y plus 2 square, what I did is I do y plus 2 times y plus 2. and then FOIL everything out. So y squared plus 2y plus another 2y plus 4. Therefore, I get y squared plus 4y plus 4. Alright, so the next step is to combine like terms, right? Eventually, we want to write the equation in this form. X squared plus y squared plus ax plus by plus c equals to 0. So I'm going to do x squared plus y squared minus 2x plus 4y plus 1 plus 4 minus 9 equals to 0. So I try to move everything to the left-hand side of it. I get x squared plus y squared minus 2x plus 4y minus 4 equals to 0. So I just obtained the general form of the circle. If you move on to the next page, I have a bunch of multiple choice questions. So let's take a look at the first question. Which of the following is the standard equation of a circle? A, B, C, or D? C. Okay, good. So what is the standard form of the equation of a circle center at -3, 1 with radius 2?
D.
D. Right. Everyone see that? Okay. Now number 3. The center of the circle is -3, 0, and the radius is 5. Which point does not lie on the circle? So C is the center, so obviously it's not going to be on the circle. You with me on that? Okay. Now number 4. Which point lies on the circle whose equation is x minus 3 squared plus y plus 3 squared equal to 45. So technically, there's only one answer. Right? But technically, what you have to do is you have to substitute all the points into the equation. Hopefully, you get the true statement. If you get the true statement, then that point is lies on the graph of the circle. Is A. Is the very first point. Okay. Right. To see this, you technically just have to substitute the point into the equation, and hopefully you get the true statement. So for the first point, you get 0 minus 3 squared plus 3 plus 3 squared equal to 45. Right. For the first term, you get -3 altogether squared, which is 9, plus 3 squared, which is 6 squared. So 9 plus 36. Therefore, you get 45 equal to 45, which is the true statement. So the first point is on the graph of the circle. So number 5 is a little bit more involved. So you have the circle showing in the figure here. You have 2 points on the graph of the circle. Okay. Now they ask you what is the equation of the circle. And to find the equation of a circle, again, you need the radius and you need the center. So to find the radius, or let's find the diameter first. Square root of 4 minus -2 square plus 7 minus -1 square. So you get 4 minus -1, that's give you 6 square. Then 7 minus -1, that is 8. So you get 8 square. So 6 square is 36, 8 square is 64. Well, this is square root of 100. Or the diameter is 10. From there, you can find the radius of the circle. So with the radius of the circle is equal to 5, you can automatically ignore choice A and choice B. Now you just need to find the center of the circle. You need to find the midpoint. You need to use the midpoint formula to find the center of the circle. Okay, so the center is equal to 4 plus -2 divided by 2. And the y value is 7 plus -1 divided by 2. So 4 plus -2 is +2 divided by 2 is 1. 7 plus -1 is 6 divided by 2 is 3. The choice is C. Right. Moving on to the next example, we have a bunch of circles and equation of the circle to match them up. Now for each circle, can you find the radius and the center of the circle so that you can form the standard form of the circle? Okay. And then later on, you can match up the choices that you have below. For instance, for number 1, for the first circle, the radius, what is the radius equal to? 2. What is the center equal to?
2, 0.
2, 0. It's not 2 though. 3, 0. Okay, so the standard form should be x minus 3 square plus y minus 0 square equal to 4, right, or 2 square for that matter. And now you go down here to the equations given to us here. So x minus 3 square plus y minus 0 square equal to 2 square, which is 4. So 1c. Can you do the rest, please? For 7 and 8, be careful with the scale that I give you. So for number 2, what is r equal to? 1. 1 or 2? 2. What is the center? 0, 0, yes. So what choice should I choose? G. Good. Number 3, what is the radius? 2. What is the center?
I'm sorry, negative 3, 0.
Negative 3, 0, yes. And what is the choice? Yes. So number 4, what is the radius? 2 again. What is the center?
Negative 3, 3.
Negative 3, 2. And the choice is? B. For number 5, what is the radius? 2. What is the center? 0, 1. Good. What is the choice? E, yes. Number 6, what is the radius? 1. What is the center?
3, 3.
3, 3, yes. And the choice is? A. Yeah. Number 7, what is the radius? 4. Do you see 4? Yes. What is the center?
2, 2.
2, number 2. And the choice is? F. Number 8. What is the radius?
6, 6.
Good. And the center?
0, 0.
And the choice should be?